as you all know, FGM, female genital mutilation, it's a name that can be thrown around and statistics can be thrown out there, but the reality that these girls go through is beyond words and it is unimaginable. So I tried to defy that and I wrote a piece that embodies what these girls go through. It's called The Final Cut. Walk into the room. 46 eyes stare through smoke in the air. Prejudice and pride in ebony eyes, you're scrutinized, you're filthy. Whole village is present. They've all been played and preyed on by tradition and incisions, and this time, you are the victim. But your culture won't convict them for the scars they make, let alone the lives they take and the minds they break, and you've lost track of what's at stake, and you're hurting. You're hurting because they said you were dirty and to stop your flirting, yeah, you were deserving. Lie down on the cold ground. Whole town looks down at you, but you look down between your legs at the butcher. Dangerous stranger smiles while she holds a blade to your skin, one cut to begin. Razor blade bites your blood on the knife and you're crying. You fight for your life, this'll make you a wife, but you're dying. She cuts into you more, your blood spills to the floor, and you find yourself lying in a pool of cultural gore, and you're bleeding. Bleeding from the body, bleeding from the mind, but this is a different kind of hurting. Hurting to know you weren't good enough whole. Hurting to think you had to be cut up to be sold. To think this agony is what makes you worth a dowry is cowardly. And you were losing value hourly, so they cut you. They called it a rite of passage and put your rights before your rights. They called it the circle of life, but in your Lion King, the scar doesn't lose the fight. They use rust to remove lust, and they can't see that what they're cutting off is more than just a clitoris, the bitterness that brews in generations generating abuse, the life that dies between their thighs to circumcise their futures. Women worldwide are witnessed as weakly, accused of being meek by sexists and weaklings, but these women are heroines, seraphims chiefly, who are free only briefly for they're scissored to pieces. And as you lay, you pray that they will end this game of endless blame that kills these girls with pain and shame, dignity spilling from your veins, and you wonder what remains. Yours will be just another life lost to a cause, with more casualties per annum than the Holocaust. Your story will be tossed aside when your blood has dried, and they'll forget the way you cried before you died with nothing left to identify you as a woman. This is a eulogy to the uneulogized. Some are still alive, deprived of a sex life and a midwife, but they won't hit midlife, because scar tissue rips at the hips when his fly is unzipped, and you have never felt less like a woman. Post-traumatic stress every time you undress, and you confess you've nothing left to prove your sex, and you wonder how you could possibly still be a woman. But let me tell you presently, you are more of a woman today than I know I will ever be. Thank you.